Hi there! So I just want to share with you a little bit about what it is that I do as an online health and fitness coach. My name is Lindy. I have been a coach for a year and a half now, and the blessings just keep coming. And so I want to share a little bit with you about who I was before I decided to become a coach and who I am becoming today. I don't want to say who I have become because I feel like I'm still growing every single day as a person, and it just gets me really excited for the future. Before I decided to coach, I was one of those people who would go to group classes, I would do the workouts, I would push really hard, and then I would go to dinner and eat chicken wings and drink beer. And that's all fine and well, but I would do it like often. And I never really wanted to commit to anything on the nutrition side because I had fear. I didn't know if I could handle the pressure of preparing food in advance and like not wanting to eat at all. I've always struggled with emotional eating. I've struggled with anxiety, more specifically OCD. And so I have a tendency to eat my feelings. And so I never wanted to commit to the meal part because if I had all this food prepped in my refrigerator, what if I go in there and like I eat it all? So it was just an excuse. It was a limiting belief, is what we call them as coaches. And it just really got to the point where I had to make change. I had gained 100 pounds after college, after losing my grandpa to pancreatic cancer, and I just needed something different. And that is when I really started in on my fitness journey. And slowly but surely, after a few years, I got some pounds off, but nothing ever really just like made it super easy. I got so tired of counting calories and watching every little thing that I put in my mouth and feeling guilty if I ever had a treat. And I just got so tired of always thinking about my weight and feeling insecure. And I cried in dressing rooms. I hated sitting on a plane. I hated sitting in a movie theater. At 242 pounds, I was miserable. I avoided the mirror. I hated my closet. I refused to wear leggings because it just like amplified every little dimple that I had anywhere, which was everywhere. And so when my friend brought her laptop over 2 years ago this August, and I did my first workout, my life was changed. And I know that sounds completely insane, but like I saw the possibility of actually being able to find something to commit to. When I got into my online accountability group, I call them a challenge group, and seeing those other women, even on the days that I didn't want to push play, I did it because I saw them doing it. And these are people that I don't know, but we still had our own little group and we still were staying accountable to each other and our goals. And so a year and a half ago, I decided that I wanted to share that love with other people. And so I decided to coach. And I honestly hate to think where my life would be if I hadn't taken that leap of faith. I didn't have the money. I definitely didn't have the time. I definitely didn't want to make the time. I didn't want to prep the food. I didn't want to do the things that I knew were going to make me successful. But I thought if I invest in myself one more time, maybe this will be what I need. I have spent thousands of dollars on cabbage soup diets, shakes, workout equipment. I have an ab jam in the top shelf of my garage out there. Like I have spent so much stupid money on things that I never committed to. I never stuck to it, and so therefore I never lost a pound. But I can promise you that I wouldn't be here a year and a half later continuing to have this conversation if it didn't work, if I didn't believe in the pit of my gut that anyone with the teeniest, tiniest bit of will can make a change. I've lost 90 pounds, okay? No, it is not easy, but it is worth every single tear you're gonna cry, every single fleck of sweat that's gonna fly off your face. And when you finish a workout that you couldn't do a week ago or 2 weeks ago, you are going to be amazed at your mental shift and what happens, because it feels good to feel good. And crying in dressing rooms and hating everything in your closet is not the way that we're supposed to live. We are supposed to live happy. We're supposed to be fulfilled. And a lot of that determines how our body feels. We walk around in our body all day long, yet we don't take care of it very well. And we have to get to the point where we stop with the excuses and just say, hey man, I am worth taking 30 minutes of my day to invest in myself, to do something good for myself, because you're the only one that can make that commitment. You are the only one. And it has to start somewhere. And I promise you that if you take that 30 minutes, you're never going to regret doing something good for yourself. And so I want to share this with you. I want to share the coaching opportunity with you. It's changed my life physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I'm able to be a stay-at-home dog mom with my little Furby who's like snoring on the floor right here. And I just can't tell you enough how much this opportunity has meant to me. But it's the best job I've ever had. And I hope that you will chat with me soon. Take care, you guys. God bless.